Hello again. It has been a minute since I've uploaded on this channel. I want to apologize to the near 200 subscribers that I have. There's really no excuses I have. I've just been lazy. It is what it is. I'm trying to change that, and this video is part of that. But, enough with the apologies. I wanted to talk about the uncomfortable truth about locking in. And locking in requires a certain amount of discipline that you have to ask yourself, do I have the discipline to not only lock in, but lock in consistently and be great? And for me personally, I have not had that discipline. When I try to lock in on things, I either go 100%, stay consistent, have that discipline, or I lock in about 30%. And when I lock in about 30%, I may do it for a couple of weeks, and then I find an excuse. I find another excuse. I find another excuse, and then I don't lock it anymore. And that is the uncomfortable truth I think a lot of us go through, is that locking in is hard. Locking in on anything you have to do is hard because you have to take that first step, and then you have to be consistent with that. And for me, there are about 3 things I want to lock in on. One of them is this right here, making content. I have not been doing a good job with that. If I'm taking a personal example from my life, in the beginning of the year, if you've been subscribed to this channel, I told myself I wanted to lock in. I wanted to make content. I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to stream every day, blah, blah, blah. And the result of that is I did lock in for about the first 3 months, and then I've sporadically put out videos. I think I put like 2 videos out after that since March, and I have not been doing a good job. I have not been consistent with the content that I promised that I was going to do. And I could give 1,000 excuses for why I haven't locked in. I wasn't working, and then I was working, and I wasn't working, and I'm working again, and this and that. But at the end of the day, I know those are all excuses. If you want it, you will try to do it. You will lock in. You will find that discipline. So that is what I'm trying to do again. At least I keep showing up, even though I could show up today, and then tomorrow I could go another 3 months without posting anything, and then come back and be like, oh, I'm going to lock in again. This time is the time. This is the 70th time. I know 69 times I failed. The 70th time's going to be it. Knowing damn well I'm not going to lock in for the 70th time. But I want to lock in on the content. Another aspect is my body. I want to drop 20 pounds. That shouldn't be difficult. It is difficult because ordering food is convenient and cooking's hard. But if I want to lose 20 pounds and not have the gut anymore that I look in the mirror and see, and then when I go to the gym, I wear my shirt, I kind of see a gut. I'm like, oh no. And I think I need to do more exercise, when not only do I probably don't need to do more exercise, I just need to do some cardio along with the exercise I'm doing, and then actually fix my diet. But fixing my diet is hard. Ordering DoorDash every day, ordering the pretzel cheddar bun, which is fucking delicious, is easy. I have to work on that. I have to find that discipline where, hey, I'm not going to order DoorDash anymore. I should delete it off my phone. I probably won't, but I'm not going to order DoorDash anymore. I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to cook. Cooking's hard, because then once you cook, you eat it, and you got to clean up after yourself, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is with cooking. But I really have no excuse not to cook because I work from home. This is where I work. This is my workstation. And I tell myself, oh, I'm working. Cooking will take about 30 minutes or so, or however long it may take, depending on what I choose to eat. I'm going to order food. And I know I shouldn't be ordering food if I want to lose weight. And then another big one I need to lock in is my finances. I need to stop spending money. And it shouldn't be difficult because I don't have that many expenses, but I like to buy shit. I like to buy things. And that is another level of discipline, which is so hard because the money hits your account, then you see the item you want. I can buy it today. I can afford that. And I really have to ask myself, do I need that item now? Is that a necessity? A lot of the times, no. Sometimes it is a necessity, but I don't know the difference between that. I just have the money and I want to spend it. I spend the money, it's gone, and by the time next paycheck comes around, I don't have that much money left. And what I really need to do is save my money, which I actually am beginning to do, but I need to do that consistently. I need to lock in on that consistently because, once again, I don't want to be here, or I don't want to be living here. Maybe I should clarify that. I want to have my own place, but I know in order to get out of here and move out, I need to lock in on my finances and really be disciplined on that, disciplined on saving money, and even disciplined on investing a little bit as well. Maybe not going too crazy with that, but that's the uncomfortable truth about locking in. You have to sit down with yourself. You have to look in the mirror and you have to ask yourself, why am I not doing it? Why am I failing? Why do I not lack the discipline to be the man or woman that I know I can be? And sometimes the answer is pretty clear. For me, I've been lazy on the content. I've really no excuses. I could upload videos after work. I'm not doing anything after work. Instead, I'm wasting time doom scrolling, watching wrestling, which is honestly, it hasn't been that good this year. I should just stop watching. And yeah, really no excuses. Not doing anything productive after work. Diet, again, I could cook. I'm able to cook. Finances, I just need to buy less. That one's going to be hard. Saving money is pretty easy, but buying things that I see and that I could afford right now, that's going to be hard. But yeah, you have to find discipline. You have to break your bad habits, which is hard. And not only is it hard, you have to do that consistently. Being consistent is hard. I can say I'm going to lock in. The first video I posted this year, I talked a whole lot of game. I'm going to get 10K subscribers. That's not happening. I'm going to make content every day. I was making content every day up until March. And then I think since March, I posted maybe 1 or 2 videos after that. I don't recall 1 or 2 videos after that. And then I just haven't posted since. And again, 1,000 excuses I could give you. I was working, I wasn't working, and I was working and then I lost my job, and then I got a job again, and blah 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 blah. All excuses I can give you, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you want to lock in, you have to show up, and if you're not showing up, you're not going to get the results, and that's the uncomfortable truth. You have to show up every single day, and you are the only one who is in control of that. I want to be great. I need to take control and say, I'm going to be great tomorrow. I'm going to be great. I'm going to be great the day after that. I'm going to be great the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. It's routine. It's routine. And that is the uncomfortable truth. I need to, or if you're watching, we need to find discipline. And then with that discipline, we can become great. That's the uncomfortable truth. Locking in is hard. But in order to, be the person we want to be, we got to lock in. And I feel like a lot of people don't emphasize that enough. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And that locking in is about action. And I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to show up. But let's lock in together. If you're watching this, let's lock in. Let's be great. And until next time, let's do it.